Hello, everyone, and a big warm welcome to Mindfulness with Kelly. If you're new, a big warm welcome. And if you're a regular, I'm so happy for you to be joining me again on my channel. Today, we're going to be exploring receptivity, and then we're just going to do a just sitting meditation, which is mainly focused on the breath. So when I talk about exploring receptivity, in Buddhist terms, it's called Vedana. And this can be broken down with feelings that are pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral. And it's allowing yourself to step back from your narratives and give your thinking mind a break and turn to your direct experience. And within the meditation, you feel these sensations and really turn towards them with openness and curiosity. So some examples of unpleasant sensations, just in meditation terms, could be that you feel a little bit of tension in your neck. It could be that your legs feel clenched, or you could get cramps. And that's examples of direct experience of unpleasant sensations or feelings within the body. And when we look at pleasant feelings, and this I'm talking in sort of meditation terms, is it could be as simple as just closing your eyes. You could feel nice sensations of just closing your eyes and not having to do anything. Or it could be, your hands just, your hands put together and resting on the top of your legs. That could be a pleasant experience. And then we could look at neutral experiences. And neutral experiences could be as simple as paying attention to different parts of our body and not feeling any strong pleasant or unpleasant feeling. So an example of this could be just paying attention to your shins, or paying attention to your elbows, or paying attention to your ears. And by doing that, there's nothing really that arises unless those or any of the things that I've sent just then are sore or have been damaged in any way. But generally, when you feel those different parts of the body and pay awareness to them, nothing strong kind of comes up. And cultivating this on the mat, or cultivating this Vedana on the mat, has a transformative effect to your world off the mat. And it's that kind of simple, because everything or every experience we have, or direct experience we have, is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And what we tend to do with pleasant experiences, we want more of them. And with unpleasant experiences, we kind of want to just push them away. And neutral experiences, you can be a little bit restless because there's not a strong pull of the pleasant or unpleasant. And neutral can kind of leave you just feeling like, what's the point? But it's getting to know those sensations well, and turning towards direct experience, and not getting mixed up in the narratives. It's not getting mixed up in the thinking mind, or the thinking or the narratives you tell yourself. It's just turning towards direct experience and allowing your thoughts to be there, but not getting caught up in them in any way. Okay, so now we're going to do a just sitting meditation. If you've never done this before, I will guide you through the whole way. It'll last most probably around sort of 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to explore Vedana in the body. So if you've got a chair, or if you're sitting on a sofa, just get yourself comfortable. And the only thing I recommend is just having your back straight. So you could obviously be lying on the floor, or you could just sit in a chair. But if you're sitting in a chair, just try and not lean back and slump your neck, make your curve of your spine sort of curved. Just try and put your head towards the ceiling, so it naturally straightens your back. So when you're ready, just close your eyes And as you close your eyes, just notice if that sensation feels pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Now we'll just check into how we're feeling now in the whole of our body. And just start to check into your emotional tone. And start to notice if there's any tensions. And just notice your thoughts. Just notice your thoughts come and go. And notice the flavor of your thoughts. And as you notice your thoughts, just feel the weight of your body dropping down on the floor or the cushion or the chair. And just notice your body as it relaxes. That you can kind of imagine the whole of your body melting into the floor. And now turn your awareness to your breath and the rise and the fall of your stomach. And what you're experiencing now is the feeling and the sensations of the whole of your body. So just notice your face and notice any tension in your face, and just notice if you can soften your face further. Soften your brow. Notice if your jaw is clenched. Just see if you can smooth out any tension within your face. Notice your throat. Notice if it's soft or if it feels like you've got a ball in your throat. Sometimes we can hold strong emotions in our throat area. So we're just noticing pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral sensations all over our body. Now pay attention to your chest area and your shoulders. And again, just see if you can drop your shoulders away from your head a little bit further. Soften all the muscles around your shoulders. And if there's any unpleasant tension in your shoulders, just be open and curious to see what it feels like, not what you think it feels like, just what it actually feels like in your direct experience. Just notice your arms and your elbows. Noticing your arms, is it neutral, pleasant or unpleasant? Just focusing on the Vedana of our experience. Just notice your hands resting on the tops of your legs. The warmth of your hands resting on each other. Now just notice your stomach area. And just notice if there's any tension in your stomach. Just see if you can tune in to all the little subtle sensations with openness and curiosity. Now relax further and just allow your pelvic floor to completely let go to the floor, which may allow your stomach to soften further. And just notice your weight of the body on the cushion or the chair. Does that feel pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? Just see if you can feel it without the narratives or without the stories. And now just notice your chest and notice your breathing. And as you anchor in your breath, just notice your legs, your feet, and the weight going through to the floor of your body. And again, just tap into the pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral feelings. So with focusing on your breath, each and every breath is different to the last. And just noticing your breath. What sensations arise? Are they pleasant or are they neutral? And if you have any hindrances like restlessness, you're feeling low in energy, just turn towards that and notice what that feels like. And if you feel irritated, explore what that feels like, the sensations of what that feels like, without judgment. And just notice how the breath changes continually. And now come back to our thoughts. Just notice what flavor our thoughts are having. Is it fantasy? Or is it thoughts of anxiety or fear? So you don't have to judge them, you just have to allow them to be there. Our mind is like the weather, it changes continually. But the you that notices it doesn't change. You can always come back to this vantage point of the observer, observing self, or the observer of the direct experience. Okay, now we're going to start to let go of the practice. And in your own time, just come back to the room and just feel the whole of your body and the weight of your body on the floor, the cushion of the chair. And just notice the sounds inside the room and the sounds outside the room. And just notice the clothes on your skin and the weight of the body on the floor or the cushion. And when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. And I'd always like to say when you do a meditation, any type of meditation, it's so important that you absorb, or you allow yourself a couple of moments or a couple of minutes after the meditation to absorb the experience. And what that can teach us is how to relate to our direct experience and how to understand our pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral sensations within the body. Because our natural go-to is to get up and quickly continue our day. But I strongly recommend you absorb the practice and really congratulate yourself that you have made the effort of doing this today, because an accumulation of meditation or mindfulness practices has a real profound effect on our lives off the mat. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today, and I'll see you next time.